HW, and thank you so much for watching Tone Junkie TV. My friends, I've been playing the Kemper Cab nonstop with the new speaker imprints for the last day or so, and it is magic. It is like having all of those speakers right here in this box. It's like all of those speakers, you're just taking it out, putting it in, taking one out, putting it in, but it's as fast as turning a switch. It is absolutely incredible. I highly recommend all Kemper players go out and pick one of these up. If you've got a powered Kemper, you should own this cab. It is really awesome to play. Now, what you just heard in the intro there was again a Royer 101 that I'm miking quite a distance away from the cab. I'm trying to get a little bit of room effect, but I don't want to get all the bouncing off the walls and stuff of the room. I don't think that would be accurate. I think this is a fairly accurate way of assessing sort of the different sounds coming out of this cabinet, at least for the purpose of these demos. But please understand, I am endorsing this as an incredible solution that I really, really love. I really, really love this thing. Last time I was happy with the sound quality that came out. There's some coloration from the Royer, of course, and the position I have it in, but I think this is a good medium. You can definitely hear it in A/B test the differences, which is what I'm most excited about. So what you heard there in the beginning was my cabinet on the HM18X3 profile. So that was this sound you heard. Beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to know how my cabinet section in this studio profile compares to the Kemper speaker imprint of the G12 Blue. So I'm going to turn on monitor cab off, and that's going to activate my Celestion G12 Blue imprint. I can select different speakers, but I want to compare like to like right now. Okay, check this out. Well, it sounds the same. I don't... It's the same. It's a blue. It just sounds like a blue. They did it. They got a blue. The blue is perfect. Now, I hear some slight differences, and let me get into that. And also, directivity can play into it. We could actually get it even closer than I'm hearing it right now. So check it out. Here is my cabinet. Here's the blue, the speaker imprint. Okay, biggest thing I notice, here's my cabinet. With this guitar, very shallow on the low end. Little more thump, right? Little more thump. Now that thump what we're hearing, I think, in the difference of these two, because they're very close when you start playing them, what you're hearing is the difference in what those mics pick up and where I have the mics positioned. Whereas this imprint is going after the overall tonal response of a blue. When you mic a speaker cab, you've got to put them on a specific spot, and different spots throw out different frequencies. So little differences here. The low end, little thumpier on the blue. Now for this purpose, this sound I'm playing with this guitar, I prefer the speaker imprint to my own cabinet. But as we get going, we're gonna see what happens as we up the gain, because as gain goes up, EQ is gonna change. We're probably gonna get more bass out of the speaker or out of the amplifier itself, and we may like a cabinet section that rolls it off a little more. I don't know, let's find out, okay? I haven't tested this before, I'm just doing this on camera. Very cool. Let's go back to my cabinet for 1 second. There's a very high treble-y, piercy quality to my cabinet. It's there also. It's kind of the chiminess, the present thing of the blue. But it's a little bit more rolled off. It's a little bit more subdued, and there might be a tad more mid-range on the actual blue speaker imprint. It's fantastic sounding. I was very happy with these profiles. This profile, I think, sounds better through the blue in the speaker imprint. It really do. That is tone. Holy cow. Woo! Bass boost. Now, let's up the profile a little bit. Let's get to the gainiest version of this profile, and let's see if which we like better. So again, I'm going to go back, monitor cab off, we'll deselect that, so we're back to just the Tone Junkie cabinet section, the included cabinet section that comes with these profiles, the HM18X5, right as you download it out of the Tone Junkie free pack. Here it is. What I hear is full sounding on the neck of this thing, maybe even a little too full, maybe a little congested sounding. Let's jump back to the number 2 position here, and let's get rid of a little bit of that bass, but let's let the Strat really quackiness come out. Okay, nice. I like it. Let's go back, turn on monitor cab off, engage the Celestian Blue speaker imprint. Now I had the bass boost on there, so that was quite a bit more bassy. Let's try it without the bass boost. Tone Junkie cab. Speaker imprint. You know what I'm noticing here too? First of all, the speaker imprint sounds great. I might say I like it better. I think I do like it for these profiles better than the cabinet section for the Tone Junkie one. I had previously found another profile. I didn't feel that way. I felt the opposite. But I'm not competing with Kemper here. The speaker imprint in this example sounds better to me than the Tone Junkie cabinet. But you know why it is? When I increase the directivity of the cabinet, of the speaker imprint, it sounds a lot closer to the profile. Not the whole thing. The bass is still different, but the high end. It's interesting. It's interesting because when I lower this, now I hear more of a difference. You hear that difference in the high end now? Now they're just so different, but that directivity, that makes sense because this directivity is simulating the direct sound, which is what those microphones are getting. It's going to be a very direct sound. So I think the combination of the directivity, a little bit of the sweetness parameter, this is my preferred way. I think if I'm just going to jam, I'm going to pull up a speaker I really like. I'm going to pull up an amp I really like, and I might just go to town at that point and just start playing. But I might go, hey, let me pull up this thing. Let me turn on the blue imprint so it's just amp in the room sound. And I'm really feeling like this is amp in the room tone. I mean, I am really having that experience. Now, the real test would be, let's get a real Celestian Blue and this cabinet and run the same profile to feed it and run it through. And we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do it on a real speaker. I'll do that later this week. That'll be called Kemper Kone versus a real speaker, right? Kemper Kone versus guitar speaker. And we'll do that test. The thing is, though, you got to remember, speakers are going to be differently. I don't know. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. But there are going to be some variables. I will use my double mic setup. I'll get a double mic setup going, and it'll probably be simple. I'll tell you what I hear in the room, and we'll do 57-57 or something like that. But yeah, or maybe I'll just play the clips back to back. Okay, anyway, it's magic. It's incredible. It is really, on a lot of these profiles, so close. On other profiles, not as close, but because it's so close sometimes and not close other times, I'm chopping that up to sometimes my mic placements are giving a lot more character than others. Meaning I might have been at a part of the cone that is a lot more particular in terms of the frequencies it's putting out, and I may have had two mics very close together or further apart. Sometimes I use double mic clips that hold mics together perfectly in phase. Other times I have to align them in phase myself, but I'm using two separate mic stands. So tons of variables, but this is really exciting. The Kemper Kone and the speaker imprints are magic. Hey, my name's Ben HW. Thank you so much for watching Tone Junkie TV. They might have some left at British Audio. I don't know. As of this morning, when I'm making this video, they were like, oh, we got like 3 left. So you better go buy it if you want them, because they're like getting sold out everywhere. And they might be sold out. You might be able to get on the list to get the next a batch of them. But these things are hot commodities, my friends. I'm glad I bought 2. Thought about buying 3. I mentioned that I am going to get a 3rd one, because I love them so much, and I'd love to be able to run 2 in here on top of each other and then have one in my room back there. But I didn't want to buy another one right now, just in the spirit of letting someone else buy it and enjoy it. I don't need 3 right now. I've already got 2. I've got one for the profiling room, and I've got one for in here in the video studio. So HW reporting for Tone Junkie TV. This thing's great. Go buy it. It is thumbs up. Hey guys, thank you so much. If you get anything out of these videos, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. It really encourages me, and it really helps the YouTube algorithm and the channel, the Facebook algorithm. We just hit 15,000 subs. Isn't that incredible? Wow, 15,000 subs. Incredible. Hey, I've been HW. Thank you so much for watching. HW, out.